Okay, we got the MERWOF plastic repair kit, MERWOF. This is their 100-watt version. Okay, 110 volts. We're going to go ahead and use it here. Again, these get used a lot on car part repairs since so much of the body is plastic now, and these are definitely strong enough to do that, to really help. Like, say, if you cracked your bumper and it's the plastic part, you can go ahead and use these type of staples to hold that thing back together, and it definitely will. I mean, I've seen it in action. Currently, I don't have any type of body work that's needed on my car, so I just want to show you here so at least you can get an idea of how these work. Okay, and I'm using the W staples because the W staples are great for small kind of cracks like this. But any of the staples, they all load the same. Okay, you're just going to kind of put one into each end there, and then you're going to turn it on. Now you'll notice when we turn it on, you get an LED light. It's going to start smoking pretty much immediately, and it's going to turn red really fast. Okay, so you saw how fast that was. Now if I just went here with it like this, I mean, you'll just end up going like right. You got to just kind of be careful so that you don't go all the way through. So I do advise that you practice a little bit before you place it. So this plastic is a little thicker in that spot. So now let's go ahead and see if I can kind of do it right to get this together. Okay. So just going to heat it up. And I found kind of with this application at least, you can just kind of heat it till it sits in there where you want it. Let it cool down slightly. And then you can go ahead and it'll pop off. Okay, so you'd want to load another one. Just for the sake of the video, I'll grab a different type of staple. Like here's a flat one. I'll go ahead and put that on. And of course, you should be careful when you're reloading these because the staple may not be hot, but the metal end of the gun, I'm sure, is hot. So careful when you do that. Get that in there good. Okay, and then we can go ahead and place that one as well. So see, that's what I'm talking about. You got to kind of be careful with how high you get it because you may go through the plastic. Now, so you will need to play with it. So I do advise you kind of experiment with it before you get to an area you're trying to get perfect. So once your staples are in there, you take your little clipper like so, and you just clip those ends off, you know, as flush as you can. Of course, you could hit them with a little bit of a sander if you needed to. Again, it all depends on what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to make it look like. This piece, which would attach on here like so, you could use that to heat up and then melt down some of these kind of, I guess that's what I was calling, these little waves, these ridges that come from hot metal going into plastic. All right, so that's how this works. Again, it's from MERWOF, MERWOF. This is their 100-watt version. It's going to heat up really fast, nice, pretty heavy duty, durable. So if you've got any sort of plastic repairs, especially auto, check this out. Lots of applications with the different types of staples.